It's unlike the Forte. When you bring the audio back, it still retains the nicer qualities of the higher end piece of equipment that I have here, so I can kind of feel in some way that I'm taking the studio with me when I go.
We're at Messe 2013 on the SSL booth, where Tom is going to take us through a live sound mixer, which is a real departure in terms of product direction for SSL.
It is.
So, first of all, why go into this market? Do you see a gap in there that you could fill?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, more and more of the revenue from music is being obtained from live shows, and that seems to be the way that the industry is going. Really, we saw the opportunity for a new, very flexible console like this one.
It looks as though it's aimed at the very high end, sort of West End productions and big touring gigs. Is that the kind of thing you're looking for?
Yeah, I'd say it's a medium to large format console. It's very scalable, so the standard console comes with 24 faders with an optional 12 more, and the I/O is scalable as well.
Yeah.
The base configuration will do smaller events, and then as I say, it's scalable for much larger gigs as well.
So what are the key points of this design?
Probably the most obvious is the large screen. So this is a multi-touch screen, much like your iPad or something at home. We can freely control the EQ from here. It's multi-touch, as I say, so we can control things very accurately from here. Mm-hmm. Likewise, the small screen, so any path that we select here will be called to the small screen, and again this is multi-touch. We can have different things on each screen, so this could be on dynamics and we can keep this on EQ. So we have a fairly standard metering system. Our routing for routing to auxes and masters and so on. You'll notice that these controls are changing colour as I'm selecting different functions, and these controls mirror this section here. So anything I do up here will be mirrored up here. So there are 192 paths available, of which 144 can be full processing with filter, 4-band parametric EQ, gate, compressor, 2 insert points, the all-pass filter, which is unique to the SSL live console, and delay. And these can be completely reordered if we wish. So if we want our compressor before EQ or our fader pre our insert points, it's completely configurable on the fly.
Okay, so what's the maximum number of physical inputs you can have? Is that the same as the actual paths?
No, there are 976 inputs and outputs to the router, of which the standard configuration, there are 16 analog, super analog inputs and outputs, expandable to 32 inputs and out within the console frame, an extra 4 AES3 inputs and outputs, again expandable with an extra 4, up to 12 MADI ports, so this all runs at 96 kilohertz. 64 MADI channels as standard, 8 MADI ports, either fibre or coaxial. We also have a dedicated MADI fibre interface for effects loop, so we can integrate with our live recorder and use that as a VST host, or use a Pro Tools session.
So do you have internal effects, or is everything?
We do, yes. So we have over 30 built-in effects, including things like the classic SSL bus compressor. We can have up to 96 instances, mono instances of these effects, depending on the effect type, because some are more processor intensive than others. And these are freely routable into the channel insert points.
Presumably also bus insert points if you want them there.
Absolutely, yeah. So of the 144 full processing channels, we also have 48 what we call dry channels, which just have the insert points, so you can still insert effects into those. Those can be either input channels, aux sends, masters, or what we call stems, which are like audio subgroups.
Yeah.
So we can route, for example, all our drum kits to a stem and then apply, for example, the bus compressor to our drum kit.
So overall it looks very flexible and, as you say, scalable.
Yes.
So I guess the big question is when and how much?
So we'll be shipping consoles from September, and the prices start from around 50,000 UK pounds
Okay.
for the base console. This demo configuration we have here with the overview screen, the extra IOs, this is a 32 in, 32 out super analog setup, and the 64 channel stage box runs to about £75,000.
Okay. Thanks, Tom.
Great, thank you very much.